What's good, YouTube? MTG Lightning here, back once again with another electrifying video. Today we have 3 boxes of Commander Legends, the hot new set that just dropped. We're hoping to pull some spectacular things, quite like the Lotus, Mana Drain, the Vampiric Tutors, you know, all that fun stuff. So, hope you enjoy the video as we get through cracking a shit ton of packs. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, first box. Let's crack this bad boy open and start seeing what we got. You know, safety first, make sure we don't cut ourselves. There we go. There we go. Get this annoying saran wrap off. And we'll just do away with that right there. Alright, look at that. Command the draft. They got the whole rulings for how to draft this. Yeah, we'll get into that later. Alright, I'll just get these out of the box. I'll put that over there. Alright. Yeah, we'll start with the first one. Let's see if we get really lucky. You know, find some etched foils. Maybe a Mana Drain right off the rip. That'd be hot. Alright. We got a Spontaneous Mutation. Dispeller's Capsule. Corpse Cur. Renegade Tactics. Scholar Stars. Thorn of the Black Rose. Court Street Denizen. A Fertilid. There we go. That's nice. Kind of fix this pile real quick. We got a Murder. Ancestral Blade. We got a Wild Side. Natural Reclamation. Ooh, that's an old card that I haven't seen reprinted in a while. Sisay's Ring. Golem Artisan. Meteor Golem. Cast Down. Ooh, there we go. We got ourselves a Keeper of the Accord. This is super hot. This is probably going to be a white staple. You know, in the beginning of each opponent's end step, if you control more lands than you get to search your library for a basic playing card, put it in the battlefield tapped, and shuffle your library. That is super good. First legendary creature of the pack is Anaru, Solemn Ritualist. I don't think it's that great of a legendary, to be honest. Overcosted, but, you know, to each their own. Breaches. Yeah, Goblin Pirate. Could be spicy, you know. One or more pirates you control deal damage to an opponent. You get to exile the top card. Kind of like a little Atali. And we got a foil, which is a Murder. Kind of a nice foil. And our token is just a Salamander Warrior for that other legendary. Alright, we'll get into pack number 2. And we'll speed up the packs here in a little bit. That way you guys don't have to sit through all the commons and uncommons. Unless we pull something super spicy. Like Crafter's Gift. Welding Sparks. Kitesail Skirmisher. Armor of the Erosion. Ripscale Predator. Strategic Planning. Charcoal Diamond. Viscerous here, nice card. Soul's Fire. Captain's Call. Farhaven Elf. Perilous Myr. Terramorphic Expanse. Coastline Marauders. Warden of Evos Isle. Grafted Wargear. Oh, we got a Mythic. Uh-oh. Apex Devastator. 8 colors, 2 green for Cascade, 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 10-10. This thing is hot. Our legendary of the pack, Captain Vargas Wrath. Oh, we got a rare. We got Blim, Comedic Genius. This guy is going to be really unique in Commander, that's for sure. And our foil we got is a Volcanic Torrent. So not too bad so far. Definitely pulled a little bit of value already. Kind of fix these piles a little bit. Alright, I think we went through enough of these commons and uncommons that you've seen kind of a lot of the same reprints that's in all the other core sets. Nothing too fancy in there unless we get the new Judge promo art, Soul Ring, Swords of Plowshare. So we got Harvest, Dragon, Flood, Ivory Lane, Dragon Mantle, Bitter Revelation, Fangry, Raise the Alarm, Annoyed Altasar, Eye Blight, Fall from Favor, Judgment, a Gargoyle, Fencing Ace, an Impervious Perfect, and a Revenant. Alright. Got all these piles of stuff. Cards are slipping all over the place. Alright. We got a land. Vault of the Champions. Pretty nice. First legendary. Brinelin, the Moon Kraken. It's an alright 6/8. You probably won't see a whole lot of play. Oh yeah. Rograth, Son of Rogron. It's gonna be super hot. And our foil is an Aqueous Form. Alright. For pack number 4. Alright, let's just skip right through. Get to the meat and potatoes of the pack. Alright. There we go. We got a Dawnglade Regent. When he enters the battlefield, you become the Monarch. Monarch is super popular in this set. First rare. Glenra, Call of the Wildwood. Yeah, it's a so-so 3-drop for 1/2 that makes a green. And you spend it for a 6 or greater, you get to draw a card. Yeah. Immulti, Celebrant of Bounty. It's 3/1 with Cascade for 5-drop. Yeah, so-so. Foil is Thorn of the Black Rose. Foil, pretty nice. And then we got the Prismatic Piper. Meh. Alright, another pack. Now, this set seems pretty decent. I don't know about what everybody else's opinions are. And there's definitely was some controversy with the Lotus, but that's not water under the bridge. So, first rare, Court of Grace, another Monarch card. At the beginning of your upkeep, you get to create a 1/1 white spirit token, creature token with flying. But if you're the Monarch, you get a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying instead. Super hot. We got Arden, Intrepid Archaeologist. Pretty decent. Our Mythic is Shakashima. It's going to be definitely pretty decent. You know, breaks the legend rule and gets a copy of another creature you control. So, you know, lots of ways to break it in Commander. Foil is a Flood, a Recollection. Yeah, it's alright. Kind of just separate this. Get this Shakashima right into a sleeve. There we go. Kind of just leave it right there. Alright. Next pack. So far, so decent. Alright. Just cut right through the more Alright. There we go. We got an Aurora Phoenix, Cascade 5-3. We got first rare, or first legendary, my mistake. It's Glacian, Power Stone Engineer. Tap X untapped artifacts you control. You get to look at the top X card and put one of those cards in your hand, rest in your graveyard. I'm sure it could be useful for something. Kangi, Sky Warden. This is the second incarnation, I believe, of Kangi. 3/3 for 5, Flying Vigilance. Whenever attacks, attacking creatures get with flying get +2/+0 till the end of turn. And if it's blocking creatures you control get +2 or +0/+2. Could be good in flying tribal. Foil rare. So that's Will. Yeah. For you guys at home, you choose one. If it can control a commander, as you cast a spell, you may choose both. Each opponent sacks a creature they control with the greatest power, and then exile all cards from all opponents' graveyards. Then create X01 black thrall creature tokens, where X is the greatest power among creature cards exiled this way. Pretty decent. Let's put this foil in a sleeve, keep it protected. There we go. Alright. Next pack. Alright. Alright, here we go. Kamal's Will is our rare. It's another one of the will cycles. This one, if you control your commander, you choose both. Till the end of turn, any number of target lands you control becomes 1/1 elementals. With Vigilance, Indestructible, and Haste, they're still lands. And then the other one is choose target creature you don't control. Each creature you control deals damage equal to its power to that creature. Not bad. First rare is Fathus, Shadowcat Familiar. Commanders you control have Menace and Death Touch. It'd probably be good in the 99. As Rumi of the Dead Tide. This one could pretty good a standalone commander from what I'm seeing. You get to tap, exile cards from your graveyard equal to the number of opponents you have. The entire creature card in your graveyard gains Encore to the end of turn. The Encore cost is equal to its mana cost. So, pretty cool. Foil uncommon. Kombucha Witches. Yeah.
Before you open up the next one, you keep saying first rare versus first legendary. Just giving you a heads up.
Yeah, open up the next pack. Cut through more of this common uncommon stuff. I don't see anything spectacular there. An opposition agent. There we go. One of the highly sought after cards out of the set right now. You know, you get to control your opponents while they're searching your library, and then you get to exile each card they find, and you may play those cards as long as they remain exiled. That's pretty nice. Let's put that in a sleeve real quick, as it's one of the more expensive cards. Alright, first legendary of the pack is Inara, Woven Familiar. And again, another commander that will probably be decent as the 99 more than as an actual commander. But it gives you commanders you control indestructible. Rare legendary creature. The other Avacyn Innistrad Angels. Lisa, Shroud of the Dusk. Rather than pay 2 for each previous time you cast a spell from the command zone, you may have 2 life instead. Whenever a player casts a spell, they lose 2 life. With Flying Lifelink, it's a 5/5 body. This could be pretty powerful. We'll find out. Foil Terramorphic Expanse. That's pretty nice foiling. Yeah. Alright. Next pack. Cut through more of the Useful stuff. There we go. Bio Waste Blob, one of the creatures I'm actually excited for. It's a 2 green, 2 colorless. Oozes you control get a +1/+1. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control a commander, you create a token that's a copy of Bio Waste Blob. It is awesome. I definitely am going to make a ooze deck probably. With this definitely in the 99. First legendary. Drago. Or Dargo, as you say. Yeah, it's alright. People are trying to find ways to break them. You know. Shani, Eye of the Storm. I think that's how you say it. Yeah. Could be kind of cool. Whenever it attacks, scry X, where X is the number of attacking creatures flying. So again, wants to be in the flying deck. Probably better in the 99. Foil Welding Sparks. Not bad. Next pack. Go through real quick. Sky Diamond. Meteor Mace. Alright. We got a Command Beacon for a rare. Command Beacon, put your commander into your hand from the command zone. Gonna be pretty nice. Abomination of the Llanowar, our first legendary creature. It cares about Elf Tribal. Pravra, the Steel Legion. Yeah, not bad. Probably going to be really good. Making all those sapperlings or something that you pair with it. You know, any token, +1/+4. Foil is a Spectral Searchlight. Again, another fantastic foil. Get into the next pack. Still hoping to see those mana drains. Vampiric Tutors, maybe? Or a Lotus. That would be really spectacular. Take a Rings of Blighthearth, maybe? Well, we still got quite a few packs, so let's see. Alright. First rare is a Bladegrif Prototype. Deals combat damage to a player. You destroy a target non-land permanent of that player's choice that one of your opponents controls. So it doesn't even have to be one of theirs. They can just get a problematic permanent that's somebody else's. That's pretty nifty. First legendary. Armax Filigree Thrasher. Pretty decent. We got a rare Kadama of the East Tree. This is another one of those hyped commanders. Whenever a permanent enters the battlefield under your control, if it wasn't put there onto the battlefield with this ability, you put a permanent card with equal or lesser converted mana cost from your hand onto the battlefield. That's really powerful. Alright. Oh, look at this. We got an etched foil already. Kolfinor, The Last You. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see it as well at home. But look at that foiling. Metallic. And the etched. These are hard to get in the packs. Not many of them. 3/7 with Vigilance and Reach. Whenever it or another creature you control dies, return up to one other target creature card with lesser toughness from your graveyard to your hand. That's super awesome. Let's put this bad boy right in the sleeve. Protect him. Protect this Treebeard. Alright. Open up another pack. Been watching all the prices fluctuate lately. You know, we're a bit late to the party, but you know, shipping in the United States kind of gets behind a little bit. Arcane Signet for an uncommon. That's not bad. We got a rare Body of Knowledge. It's alright. Another rare. Averna, the Chaos Bloom. This looks like it's going to be a couple rare pack. Cascade, you may put a land card. She's probably better in the 99. Another highly popular card on the internet right now is Yorlok of the Scorched Thrash. You know, brings back that old mana burn. Pretty cool. I'm sure people are going to build ridiculous decks out of that. Foiled Dispeller Capsule. Yeah. And just a Piper. Nothing spectacular about that. Probably better in the draft format that they intended this for, but, you know, who plays draft? Alrighty. Let's just keep on trucking. We got a land. Spectator seating. Not bad. First legendary. We got Radiant, Sarah's Archangel. Not bad. And we got the unfoiled copy of Kelphenor, The Last You. So that's kind of cool. And our foil is a Ghastly Demise. Not a bad removal spell. Alright, it looks like we're about halfway through. Maybe a little more. Still only a few cool things so far. Nothing crazy yet, but we still got time. Apparently those Swords of Plowshares are going to be elusive. Alright, we got a Mythic. Archon of Coordination. Another Monarch card. As long as you're the Monarch, damage doesn't cause you to lose life. But if they still hit you, you still lose the Monarch. So that's not bad. Kessik, the Flesh Sculptor. Sack 3 artifacts or creatures, get 2 back. Yeah, might have a place somewhere. Ghost of Ramirez del Pietro. Yeah, it's an okay. Really affects if something's discarded or milled that turn, but I'm sure someone will find something to break it. Our foil is an Ancient Animus. Yeah, it's like froze. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's still...
Oh, so now it's catching up.
Yeah.
Okay.
There, let's
Why
get
is
into
it-
the next one.
Is that still right? There we go. Okay.
Alright, let's get right into this. Still no Swords of the Plowshare. We got a Rings of Blightheart though. That's not bad. They dropped it from a Mythic down to a rare though. So that's pretty cool. First legendary. Kedris, Emberclaw Familiar. Commander you control deals combat damage to an opponent. It deals that much damage to each other opponent. Could be cool, but squishy. Rebek, Archetype of Ascension. Artifacts you control have protection from each converted mana cost among artifacts you control. Could be cool. We got a foiled Burnish Heart. That's pretty cool bling. Alright, next pack. Alrighty. I'll just quickly go through. We got another Monarch card. We got the Court of Ire. That deals 2 damage to any target at the beginning of upkeep. If you're the Monarch, it does 7 to that player or permanent instead. That's pretty cool if you can stay the Monarch. Maybe combine that with Fire Emancipation, do 21 points of damage instead. First legendary is Iktekrik, Salvage Splicer. Kind of like one of these old cards from the Moradin block where it makes Golem when it enters. So, kind of reminiscent of that. Scars of Moradin. First rare, or second rare, Glen Arcanum Weaver. Mardu artifact enchantment. You sack an enchantment and get target enchantment back from the graveyard to the battlefield. Could be a pretty good commander. We got a foiled Viscerus here. Some more little bling. Alright, let's see. We got 2, 4, 6, 8 packs left to go in this box, guys. Come on. You guys at home, you know, give me believe in the heart of cards. Let me pull a Mana Drain or a Vampiric Tutor. Alright. We got an Austere Command as our first rare. Nice pull. First legendary, Uncommon Malcolm, Keen-Eyed Navigator. And whenever one or more of your pirates control deal damage to an opponent, you create a treasure. Yeah, could be okay. Nadir, Agent of the Duskneil. Whenever a token you control leaves the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on it. When it leaves the battlefield, create a number of 1/1 green elf warrior creature tokens with equal to its power. Not bad. Elf tribal. We got a second etched foil, guys. Rayov, Master Smith. I don't know if you guys can see that as well. Try to. Whenever a creature you control that's enchanted or equipped attacks, that creature gains double strike until the end of turn. That is going to be good for Voltron strategies. We'll put that in a sleeve real quick, guys. Always protect your cards. Never play unsleeved. Don't be a Maxwell, guys. Let's crack into another pack. Alright, let's just keep on rolling. We got a Vampiric Tutor, guys. There we go. That's hot. That's a much needed reprint, that's for sure. They were getting ridiculously expensive. Alright. First legendary of the pack. Thanasi, Revelant Medium. That'll be each end step, create create X 1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying, where X the number of tokens you created this turn. Yeah, maybe. Could be cool. Got a rare legendary creature, the Unicorn, Lathiel, the Boundless Dawn. Meaning each end step, if you can gain life this turn, distribute that up to that many +1/+1 counters among any number of target creatures. Doesn't even have to be your own. You could just group hug somebody. Who cares? Foil is Life Crafter's Gift. Yeah, it's alright. Alright, we're down to 6 packs, guys. I think we hit our mythic count, though. Kind of sad, but we did pull the tutor, so can't complain too much. Man, that sword's still not popping up. Alright, we got a rare Elvish Dreadlord. 3/3 with Death Touch. When it dies, non-elf creatures get -3/-3, and it has Encore. So you can potentially give all creatures that are elves -9/-9. Kind of cool. Helena, Kessage Ranger. When another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 2 colors. When you do, that creature deals damage equal to its power to target creature. Yeah, could be alright. Oh, guys, it's Targo. The Goblin Weaponsmith. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, you create a colorless equipment artifact token named Rock. This is super spicy. I like this guy a lot. Cage Hands. Foil. Alright. Just keep going. Haven't really got a whole lot of repeats so far. There's still quite a few legendaries that we haven't seen. So, let's see if we can get all of them. Let's see. Shakashima's Protege. Flash with Cascade. When it enters, it becomes a copy of any permanent that entered the battlefield this turn. That's a 6-drop for that? I don't know. Tuya Bearclaw. When it attacks, it gets plus X, where X is the greatest power among other creatures you control. Maybe. That could be kind of a cool attack. Elena Cassock Trapper. You add red equal to the greatest power among creatures you control that enters the battlefield this turn. Kind of weak. Undying Rage foil. Not too bad. Alright, down to the last 4. Alright. I'll just quickly go through. Show you guys just those. Nevinyrral's Disc as our rare. Maybe is Nevinyrral back in here? We'll find out. Solaric, All Ingesting. Legendary Ooze. Could be kind of cool. And no, it is Gerard. Carthalion True Hair. As our other rare. It enters the battlefield, target opponent becomes the Monarch. You can't become the Monarch this turn. Damage would be dealt to Gerard. We have the Monarch, prevent that damage and put that many +1/+1 counters on it. So if he comes in, you turn someone else into the Monarch. You can't even attack and become the Monarch. So I don't know about him either. I'm sure he could be good in something. Bitter Revelation. Foil. Alright. Next pack. Alright. Just go through. Macweb Magistrate is our rare. Tap, put a +1/+1 counter on target elf for each elf you control. Or a target creature for each elf you control. My mistake. Kelith, Sun Mane Familiar. Whenever commander you control attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Kind of weak on its own. There's the normal copy of Ravia, Master Smith. And then we got a foiled Tuya, Bearclaw also. Kind of cool. Last 2 packs, guys. Alright, let's see what we get inside. Court of Cunning, the other Monarch in blue. Being your upkeep, any number of target players each mills 2. If you're the Monarch, each of those players milled 10 instead. It's going to be hot for you mill players. Elsior, Wardwing Familiar. Spells your opponents cast that target one or more of your commanders you control cost 3 more to cast. Probably better than the 99 is. A lot of these other uncommons are. Numa, Jorga Warchief. Being in combat on your turn, you may pay double X. When you do, distribute X +1/+1 counters among any number of target elves. I don't like her one bit. Foil Sylph Ascendant. Alrighty, last pack, guys. Can we go out on a bang? Hellkite Courser as our mythic. Look at that. When it enters the battlefield, you may put a commander you own from the command zone onto the battlefield. It gains haste. Return it to the command zone at the beginning of the next end step. Not too bad. Especially for a mythic. Well, Milira, Thorn of the Glade. Uncommon. Another elf tribal carry. I've seen something extra spicy back here, so we got Cheza Sadat, Doom of Fools Planeswalker as another mythic of this pack. So we did go out on a bang. Look at that. That is super spicy. Yeah, ultimate ability, gain control of all commanders and put all commanders from command zones onto the battlefield under your control. It can be your commander as partner. You know, it's real good. And we end with a foil Elvish Prismatic Piper. And a normal Piper. Look at that, guys. That's the kind of quality we look in our packs. Alright, that's it for that box, guys. Alright. Got box number 2, guys. Let's get into it. Same thing as before. Don't need it. Cracking all these packs, hopefully for something good. Alright. Yeah, over here seems alright. Start with this one here. Yeah, the last box was alright. See if we can do better. Alright, same thing as before. We'll just cut right through all the nitty gritty. Alright, first mythic. Already. Profane Transfusion. Look at that. It's a 9-drop. 2 target players exchange life totals. You create an XX colorless horror artifact creature token where X is the difference between those players' life. That is ridiculous. Let's get that into a sleeve. Alright. First legendary creature. Elseor. Wardwing Familiar. Again, better in the 99. Zara. Renegade Recruiter. Tax, look at the top defending player's hand. You may put a creature card from it onto the battlefield under your control, tapped and attacking that player or planeswalker they control. Turn that creature to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. That's actually pretty good for a rare. You get the sneak attack out of somebody else's hand. That is nuts. Alright. And a rare, or not a rare, foil. Aven Surveyor. Just a common. Nothing spectacular. Alrighty. Undergrowth Stadium. We got a land. New Majarga Chieftain. Again, don't like her. And then the other Elf Tribal Girl. It's alright. Foil is a Lumini Grid Gargoyle. So. Sorry about that. Keep the train rolling. we got Flamekin Herald. Commander spells you cast have Cascade. Elemental Wizard. That's pretty cool. We got Jury, Master of the Review. Sack permanent, put a +1/+1 counter on him, then when he dies, he deals damage equal to its power to any target. Not bad. We got Tormad the Desecrator. Whenever one or more cards leaves your battle graveyard, create a tap 2/2 black zombie creature. That could be nuts. Imperious Perfect in foil. Other elves, you get +1/+1. Yeah, elf tribal stuff. Cool. Alright, keep going. Three visits. There we go. So, uncommon, that's actually worth some money. Search your library for a forest card, put that card on the battlefield. We got a rare, Laboratory Drudge. Beginning of each end step, draw a card if you cast a spell from your graveyard or activate an ability of a card in your graveyard this turn. Yeah. Has Guardian of Azurin. Spells you cast cost one less for each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it. And creature spells you cast cost one less to cast for each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it. Could be good. We got Amareth, Lustrous. Whenever another permanent enters the battlefield under your control, look at the top card of your library. If it shares a card type with that permanent, you reveal that card and put it into your hand. Kind of like a little value engine in Bant. We got a foil Charcoal Diamond. That's pretty cool. Alright, nothing super crazy. Put him back where he belongs, though. Amareth tried to sneak away with the comments. Keep looking. I got Sazat's Will. We already went over that one. Hans Eriksson. Whenever Hans Eriksson attacks, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, put it onto the battlefield tapped and attacking defending player or planeswalker they control. Otherwise, put that card on into your hand. When you put a creature card onto the battlefield this way, it fights Hans Eriksson. Could be really, really good with a Vigor. Oh, we got Obeka. Tapped. That the player's who turn it is may end its turn. That's going to be crazy in this format. Just all the turns that you can now take in red and just end. Or stop someone from going off on somebody else's turn. Foiled Wild Size. Hall Breacher. If an opponent would draw a card except the first one they draw each turn of their draw step, you instead create a treasure token. That is really good. Stops all this extra draw that your opponents can do, and you get treasure for it. It's going to be a really hot card. Tuya. Livro. Oathsworn Sentinel. 2-drop for a 2/2 with a kind of a pseudo blink effect. Kind of slow though. You gotta pay 2 to choose another target creature. You exile it with an Aegis counter, and then you can pay 3, tap it, Livro, and return all exile cards with Aegis counters on them to the battlefield under your control. It has a partner. It could be good in the right searching stance. And a foil Ghost of Rizerman Pietro. And okay. keep it going. Training Center, another one of the lands. Elena, Serac, and a foil Filigree familiar. And kind of just pick up the pace now. And what do you guys think of this set? You know, are you guys happy for it? You know, does it meet your guys' expectations, or do you think this is kind of a failed efforts on Wizards' part to, you know, create stuff for the format? Well, let us know down in the comments. We got our Staff of Domination for a rare. Yeah, that's pretty nice. We got Kelith, Sunmane Familiar again. Rayov, Master Smith again. We got a foil mythic, the Phyrexian Teniform. So that's kind of cool. When it dies, you create three colorless golem artifact creatures, and it has Encore for 12. So you could make 9 more when you sack the rest of them. Could be okay. In the right deck, running those cards that care about golems. Keep it going. Another mythic. Triumphant Reckoning. Return all artifacts, enchantments, and planeswalker cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. That is going to be a big bomb. It's a 9-drop though. 3 white. It's going to be kind of hard to cast. Then we got Malcolm in the middle here. Keen-Eyed Navigator. Siren Pirate. He makes treasures whenever a pirate deals damage to an opponent. Yeah, it's alright. Nadir, Agent of Dustnail again. And a foil Workshop Assistant. Alright. Next pack. Court of Bounty. Another Monarch card. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. If you're the Monarch, instead you may put a creature or land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Really, really good. We got Talisi, Revelant Medium. We got Alana again. Elvis Doomsayer as our foil. And then a rock. We'll just cut that one out. Alrighty. Let's see here. Slash the Ranks as a rare. Destroy all creatures and planeswalkers except for commanders. Torgo again. Or Tago. The Weaponsmith. Again, super excited for him. Oh, we got the guy that's afraid of salamanders. He has protection from salamanders. Gore Muldrak, Amphibiologist. You and permanents you control have protection from salamanders. In the beginning of each end step, each player who controls the fused creatures creates a 4/3 blue salamander warrior creature token. Kind of interesting. Foil Raise the Alarm. And that Piper. That always hangs out on the back. So far, nothing extremely spicy yet, but still hope. Another Signet. Amphion Mutineer, one of those salamanders. Enters the battlefield, exile up to one target non-salamander creature. That creature makes a 4/3. So it's kind of like one of those Pongify effects, but on a creature. Yeah, could be alright. We got Armax. Kawain. That's kind of cool. And we got a etched foil. Oh, but it's a Numa Jorga Chieftain. You know how I feel about her. You know, and the double X is uncalled for, but you know, to each their own. I'm just gonna sleeve her up. You know, foils are important too, even if they're trash. Yeah, prove me wrong, guys. You know, maybe she's amazing. You know, show me some stuff. I'm always up for seeing stuff getting broken. All right. We got a Sweet Gum Recluse. Flash, Cascade, Reach. Enter the battlefield. Put 3+1/+1 counters on each of any number of target creatures that enter the battlefield this turn. Yeah. Alright. Another Hazma. Another Cadris, Emberclaw. And a foil Palace Sentinels. Over halfway now. Hopefully there's some more spicy stuff in these packs. Soul of Eternity. Power toughness equal or each equal to your life total. So that's a huge thing if you can stay up high. We got Galenra, Caller of the Wild Woods. We got Nimrus, Onus Trickster. Flying Flash. Whenever you cast your first spell each turn, during each opponent's turn, look at the top 2 cards of your library, put one of those cards in your hand, and the other on into the graveyard. So it wants all those nifty cantrips you can cast at instant speed. And then a foil Mutineer as a foil rare. Just put that right in here. Alright, let's see what's in this pack. Rootweaver Druid. Enters the battlefield, each opponent may search their library for up to 3 basic land cards. They each put one of those cards onto the battlefield tapped under your control, and the rest on the battlefield tapped under their control. So they get 2, you get 1 each. So kind of evens out. For your ramp decks, this is kind of good. Dargo, the Shipwrecker, Shalani, Eye of the Storm, and a foil Ivy Lane Denizen, and you know, him in the back. Wheel of Misfortune. Each player secretly chooses a number 0 or greater. Then each player reveals those numbers spontaneously and determines the highest and lowest numbers revealed this way. Wheel of Misfortune deals damage equal to the highest number of each player who chose that number. For each player who didn't choose the lowest number discards their hand and then draws 7. So you take damage, but you also get to just refill your hand. So not too bad. Hmm?
That's like $10.
Is it?
Yeah.
Alright. Abomination of Llanowar. Pravra. And a foil Portent of Betrayal. Alright, one stack left, guys. I haven't pulled that many mythics though yet, so it's gotta be all of these piles. Can I get a mana drain? Can we get lucky with another vampiric tutor? We'll find out. Or did we get a dud box? And we got a Blasphemous Act reprint. We got Belby, Corrupted Observer. People are highly anticipating her, building around. We got Lisa, Shroud of the Dusk. And a foil Fertilid. That was a 3 rare pack, not bad. Alrighty. Nightshade Harvester. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, that player loses 1 life, and you put a +1/+1 counter on the Harvester. Ghost of Rizmaz. Arcalagos. Lagoon Mystic. There we go. That's a good card. As long as it's tapped, other permanents enter the battlefield tapped. As long as it's untapped, other permanents enter the battlefield untapped. It's going to be really, really good. Slowing your opponents down. And for a Scab Goliath. Down to 6 packs left, guys. I haven't seen Jeskai yet. Planeswalker. We got Jeskai's Will, though. Another one of the will card cycles. Add red for each card in target player's hand, or opponent's hand, or exile the top 3 cards of your library and play them this turn, if you have your commander out. We got Elharu, Solemn Ritualist again. We got Ketsik, the Flesh Sculptor again. We got a First Response foil. We got Rejuvenating Springs. We got Glacian Power Stone Engineer again. We got Arumi and Eyeblight Callers. Plague Reaver. At the beginning of each end step, sack each other creature you control, discard 2 cards, sack Plague Reaver, choose target opponent, return Plague Reaver to the battlefield under that player's control at the beginning of their next upkeep. So it's a way for them to get rid of a bunch of their other stuff at the cost of you getting rid of stuff. Rograk, Son of Rogar. We got Yorlok, Scorched Thrash, and a Jalom Tomb foil, and the Sad Piper in the back. 3 packs left, guys. Come on. This is a sad box so far. Eric's over here nodding his head. Yep, this is a sad box. Portent Razor is another mythic. Deals combat damage to a player. Untap each creature you control after this combat phase. There's an additional combat phase. Port Razor can't attack a player that is already attacked this turn. That's kind of neat. Extra combat steps, but with limitation. I'll put him in a sleeve, because he's mythic. We got Anya, Wolvid, familiar, again better in the 99, protect your commanders. Andon, and a foil fall from favor. Alright, down to 2. We got a War Room. Pay 3, tap it, pay life equal to the number of colors in your commander's colors, and draw a card. Yeah, not that great. Itched, Britches, and a foil Champion of the Flame. Last one, guys. Can I get something extra spicy like we did in the last pack? Can I get 2 mythics? That'd be awesome. Something that saves this box. We got a Horizon Stone. We got Rebek, Algaleth, Crossroad Augur, Angelic Armaments, and that's it, guys. I don't think that was a really good pack. Yeah, well, you win some, you lose some, I guess. That's the game of Magic. That's why you should always buy single, guys. Alright, that was the video.